Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the final of the finals. It's tied up 2-2. OpTiKNemesis versus bbSiphonn. I'm your caster Winnie, here with Eric the Red Man. I am so stoked for this. This has been PvP. This is epic, man. It's just the epic PvP of the ages.
This is so good. I mean, this is actually the second best of 5 between these two players. You know, Siphonn coming from the lower bracket up into the winner's bracket, winning the first best of 5. And I really wonder what's going to happen in this game. It is in Toon Valley. Remember that Siphonn actually said he had some special stuff from this map in the first best of 5.
Cannon rushed the last time against, no, it was against Nemesis, and Nemesis held against it beautifully.
Right. And I don't think we're going to be seeing anything like that again.
Not in the last game of the series. No one wants to cheese the last game of the series.
And
these guys are going to be giving each other so much birth. If I ever saw a cheese in a grand final like this, I would eat my phone.
Yeah, I've seen people do it. MC's did it. Yeah, he's done it before, actually.
This is true. This is true. I mean, you gotta do what it takes to win, and I guess no one really expects cheese, and that's why sometimes people do it. But you know, Pylon here at the Nexus for either player, I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna be any kind of cheese.
Looks to be standard. And you know what? Maybe we'll actually get to see some good old Phoenix openings this time.
Oh, dude, I would love it. I would love
the map. This map is the king of Phoenix map. Like, if you're going to go anywhere, this is the great map for it.
You can cover so much ground, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You pick off units if they're trying to do a push while they're running through the middle. You can flank. You can do everything. So
players go ahead and apparently just scout cross spawns right away. Probably going to meet each other dead center of the map. No, actually, Siphonn going to scout vertical. Oh, no, they're both scouting vertical.
All right, interesting.
Yeah, sometimes I just see players just, scout cross and then...
Well, it would be cool at least to stop by the watchtower, because then you can see the
I
angle
always do that.
They're coming at.
That, and to see if there's cheese there, because if there's ever going to be cheese on this map on the ladder, it's going to be at the watchtower.
Absolutely, yeah. Sometimes you'll see, like, hey, what are these two gates doing here?
Yeah, it's like,
hey, guy.
Hey, your face isn't in the middle of in the map. Come on now, guy. Who do you think you are?
But, yeah, it looks like they're still mirroring each other as of right now. We'll see if, Siphonn goes for that good old 2-gate again after his core, of course.
I think Nemesis is going to mix it up a little bit here. He's going to need to.
Yeah.
It's a very, very serious map. He's done 3-gate expo, and or some variation of that for almost every game.
And after a loss like that last game, he lost the most macro of macro games.
Yeah,
right?
that's about as macro as PvP is going to get.
That's got to shake his confidence. Maybe he's second-guessing himself right now. Like, can I actually take a legit game against this guy?
And you know what? They were dead even on upgrades, and Nemesis had a substantially larger mineral bank.
He had such good control there. I mean, it was amazing.
Oh, it's so tough in those engagements. Colossi Archons, just the raw damage of that is ridiculous. And Siphonn's going to gas steal, man. Does not want any quick tech coming out DTs to be happening, and... Nemesis is going to go quick to work on it. Does not want to let it get up any quicker than it can.
He's got that first zealot, so it's not like it's going to be the end of the world. He can still tech if he wants to. He's not going to just be skipping that and trying to go for a Nexus right away.
That was a question. Yes, he does see the core, so he sees a...
But there's no chrono boost really saved in that Nexus, so I don't think he's expecting a 4-gate. Right now, he could either be saying, either like he's doing a 3-gate.
Okay, he can't see those 2 additional gates going now.
Or he could be thinking, could be a quick expand as well. Both are viable.
And it's kind of interesting here that you see that Nemesis
he got the first shock. If you poke him the first time, you
win.
Just tag him.
Yep. And that pro would chase the other one away, reclaiming control of the watchtower. Siphonn 2 gates as well. Going to be going to standard soccer opener. I think that's something to really pay attention to. Is he's done it consistently almost every single game, short of the games where he's done something unorthodox.
Look at that pro pull, by the way, because he pulls away from his main base because he knows that the stalker either is going to go towards his main base or he has to pull all the way to the side to kill the probe if he wants to kill that.
Oh, Siphonn checking. Oh, he's checking for the pylon there, and this is kind of an unorthodox
Siphonn, is he going to go for 4-gate blink in this map? I mean...
there's gate number... There's the pylon. There's gate number 3.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I think it's definitely possible. At the very least, 3-gate blink, and then, potentially pressuring and expanding behind that, or getting robotics.
Yeah, so this is a 3-gate Twilight Council out of Nemesis. Similar to what Siphonn's doing here, a little bit different order. You can see the Twilight Council is going to finish up earlier.
And the Sentry as well, a little more defensively oriented, perhaps.
I think it's prevent any counterattacks, and that's a smart decision. That's a little sacrifice you can make to ensure that you're going to be okay. And, it's not something to really worry about. Probe will come over here and scout this.
Just misses that army, too.
And he's probably like, okay, did I see an army there, or was that just a pylon? Nemesis going to poke up here. Nope. I thought he was going to go to the 3rd. Siphonn quite defended, has a sentry here, so...
I don't think we'll get too much.
Versus 4 Stalkers, 2 Zealots.
Now, the robotics is going down for Siphonn. So this is going to be 3-gate observer blink. Just very, very standard build. But on this map, once again, I feel like it's just not as good as it can be.
What did that probe scout? Saw the 3 gates. Did not see the council, though, and that's actually pretty huge.
Their blink timing actually is almost exactly the same, so if they decide to chrono boost, we'll determine if that's any different between the players.
And Zealots do sneak up into the main. We'll get a scout on everything. We'll see that there's a Twilight Council as well, a robotics facility, and that's worth it alone.
Yeah,
like,
that's a great
okay, I know what you're doing. Now we can play this game.
I mean, the difference here now is Siphon does have the robotics, so he's going to have an observer, whereas Nemesis is just adding on another gateway. So he's going for purely 4-gate blink stalker.
Oh no, they both have robotics facilities down.
So
no,
only Siphon does. So that observer is going to be a huge edge here as the game progresses, because really, honestly, that 4-gate timing with blink is not going to do too much against someone who went 3-gate and then observer and then added another gate.
Yeah, this is very true. So I mean, that observer is going to give a huge offensive advantage. Defensive, not so much.
Well, it may let him get into position as well. But think about this map. Now. Nice counterattack here. But I mean, on this, well, he's going to be able to warp in. I think. I don't think this is going to be a big deal.
2 stalkers warp in immediately to deal with this, but 3 zealots is actually quite potent against this.
He'll micro those guys though, and there's a lot of SimCity here to hide behind.
Yep, and here comes the push to front from Siphon.
Oh well, if he moves out of the position, he can get force fielded before blink finishes. Actually, it is done for him. But Siphon's blink just 1 second too late to save that stalker.
And Zealot's gonna go to work. Gonna not do too much in the middle line. I think you should just rally them and queue them up against some probes.
So they both know that each other has blink, but they are not quite sure of. Well, here Siphon, I think he knows probably no robotics for Nemesis. I mean, just
there's a robotics.
Judging by the timing of his blink and. Right now, he kind of has to add it.
Okay, there it goes. He could potentially blink up.
We'll see. There's 2 sentries there, so that's actually going to be hurting his general army composition. Those sentries not so good in the direct engagement, but
and very early force field there.
Just change force fielding, but I mean there is an observer. I think somewhere nearby.
I think it's actually still stuck at home.
Really?
Oh wow, another attack into the main.
These zealot attacks are great. Now the thing is, on this map, the actual blink warp in positions are
Meanwhile,
not
back
so great.
in the main, Siphon has decided to blink forward, wants to push the engagement. However, he's cut off half of the army. Zealots being morphed in to actually block off some of the.
I think he's going to lose a lot of stuff here. He's trying to warp in, bring in more units up here in the high ground, but microing and losing more stalkers to zealots. Siphon looks like he's in a lot of trouble right now. His supply is showing he's significantly behind and losing so many stalkers. Blink on top, and these stalkers are not going to get away.
Nemesis forced to retreat. Army supply. I'm going to do that every single time. 15 to 21. So Nemesis.
Yeah, this is just really looking bad for Siphon right now. Lost so many workers.
And GG. Congratulations to Nemesis, the winner of overwhelming power number 4.
Right. And I mean, it seems like it's a bit anticlimactic, but to be honest, it was just a really well executed build there.
And Nemesis' friend's very happy, man. Congratulations to Siphon. He played that is a incredible run. He went through a lot of good players. He went through a very long series. It's an endurance test, man.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, like in that last map, I just want to point out that those zealot warp-ins were just critical, because usually you really cannot blink directly into the map, into the main base very easily, because there's only one spot to blink in. So by using those zealot counterattacks, just utilizing the map to his